I think we're all three the same way, where it's like, we're not the friend you call in an emergency. No. It's like, we're the friend you call if you need me in half an hour.
Yeah.
We're doing it.
We're doing it.
I gotta start acting classes.
Really? You think so?
Yeah. Well, just because it's like, acting was my first love. I was a drama student. I went to a performing arts school in elementary school and middle school, and I was in drama, so I acted a lot.
I highly recommend the technique I'm doing. I think that'll make you believe in yourself.
Middle school and high school, I no longer went to performing arts school, but my youth group was in a performing arts competition.
Yeah. Oh, we've heard about the youth group.
Yeah, you're the only one of us without a youth group experience.
And can I tell you,
I wanted it.
I was about to say,
I wanted to go to camp. I was like, I don't care if it's Christian. I want to go to Christian camp.
Camp was the shit.
It was like
a good time.
It's foundational.
Oh, I mean,
but I did theater a little bit, so I feel like it's a similar feeling. You know, like doing a production feels like camp a little bit.
Okay. Were you an RA in college?
No, I lived at home.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah,
you do have RA energy.
Yeah.
So I didn't know you ever went to a performing arts school. I feel like there's new things I learn about you all the time.
It's funny.
I see that though.
There's a lot of things about myself that when I tell people, they're like, "Wow, I didn't know that." But honestly, it tracks.
Yeah, it's like whenever we found out you were good at mazes.
Wait, what?
I'm great at mazes.
You have no sense of direction.
Chris has the best sense of direction.
I have an incredible sense of direction.
An incredible sense of direction. It's actually
like literally
insane.
If I go to a place once or twice, after that I can kind of know my
not
way
even
there
kind of
without a GPS just by the visual landmarks.
You're lying.
No, Chris got us through the corn maze. Well, one, we were kind of dragging our asses that day. we were there for the
when
vibes.
When did we do a corn maze?
I was like, you, me, Bo,
because I've done a corn maze with Bo.
I was there.
Bo and I went on a man date to the corn. We went.
How did you forget going to a corn maze with someone?
Yeah. How many mazes are you going to?
I know this is.
He's doing so many mazes. He's doing so many mazes, Kyle. He's like, I honestly, you could have been there or not.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't remember you. I love that Kyle was so upset. He's like, I have to try it.
That's how you know it's good.
Yeah.
Kyle's done with your bullshit.
He turned his mic off.
Yeah. He's like, and cut the camera on, Chris. And if you're just showing up, welcome. This is Down Bad, the podcast where we celebrate the good, the ugly, and the down bad of life. This podcast is for the loverboys, the crashout cuties, and the hoes on the path of healing. I'm Quincy Yeoman.
And I'm Chris Mejia. And thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Down Bad. And while you're listening, you know what you should do? You should give us a rating, give us a review, give us a subscribe, give us 5 stars, give us 4.
And that's it. And we are back. I'm not going to let you after you forgot we went to a corn maze together, fuck you. That actually woke me up. That's what I needed, was just pure hate, my best friend forgetting I exist. But we are here with an amazing guest again.
Yes.
You've seen her on an episode before. Runs an incredible show called Lucky Charm. You can see her at the comedy show. Amazing comic, writer, person. It's Arijana Ramic.
Oh my God, thank you guys. Thank you so much.
I just say you could see her at the comedy show.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh. He's just trying to call me back out. You can see her at a comedy show.
You know what? He's offended because we said he's dyslexic.
Yeah. No, Chris always does that. If I call him out within like 3 or 4 minutes, I'm getting called out for something.
That's so serious.
He's looking for something.
He's lashing
Petty
out.
boy.
Yeah,
Petty boy.
Petty boy.
Sorry, you can see her at the comedy store.
Mm-hmm. Or the show.
Or the show.
Just generally
she
at
is
comedy.
booked and busy.
Yeah. I sound like a parent. I'm like, you can see her little skits. Go see her little skits.
Yeah.
But
I don't remember.
I went to one with you and Bo. I believe Bo was there for the one that we found when we initially found out you were great at corn mazes. So maybe you just, I actually wouldn't be surprised that you and Bo forgot I was there.
Because they were in their own little world.
But yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah.
That's my boyfriend.
Yeah, literally. I'm like, and we're all hanging out, but I'll take pictures of y'all.
Yeah.
Sure. Happy to be here. You know, nobody wants my real advice.
That is something that would happen, actually.
And that's okay. Buzz an only child, you're Chris, and that's what happens. Okay. Yeah. Nevertheless, and then we found out you're great at mazes.
Yeah, I have a good sense of literally.
Wait, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
When you say you're great at mazes, do you mean you're looking at the map and you can figure out the way out fast, or you're literally
I just have a really good.
I have a
really. He doesn't need to look at the map that much.
I just have a good sense of direction.
Ariana's scared.
I'm actually annoyed.
No, for real, I have such a good sense of direction of for example, when I was single and going out on dates, if I would take a girl home, I would
love where this is going. You'd remember where she was.
I would remember. So because of that, I would have to prevent my automatic let me go, because I did that once where I just happened to remember because I have a good sense of direction, and she was like, how do you know where I live?
Well, that's haters, man.
Yeah.
Straight women are crazy. I'd be like, oh my God, you remember where I live? And that's my problem. I'm like, oh my God, are you driving past my house? Are we in love?
I love when you're straight women are crazy, and then you just had the most crazy thought.
My response is even crazier than that. But, that's whimsy.
We could be engaged. You'll never know where I live.
Yeah, I definitely one of those people where it's like, if someone sent a gift to my house and like had never been there, I'd be like, oh my God, how romantic. And that's why I've had a lot of toxic relationships. So, but
I just today, this recording, you saying that comment, I'm just now realizing how avoidant you are.
No, I mean, I'm mostly joking, but people know where I live. Too many people know where I live.
But okay, then you like to put up this front that you're avoidant. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe you're projecting.
Ariana's tough girl on the outside, softy on the inside.
I'm actually such a love girl. I'm like the sweetest person to date, I feel like.
And I feel like you're the opposite. You're soft on the outside, but much tougher on the inside.
Yeah.
I can see that.
You can see that.
You can live it, brother.
You are living it. Yeah, that's exactly.
What are we talking about?
And then you get deeper and you're like, okay. Yeah.
I think okay. Oh,
I think you overthink things a lot.
Oh,
versus
1000%.
I just share how I'm feeling.
Yeah, I am, unfortunately, to my detriment. I try to figure it out before I approach the person about it, and instead of having an open dialogue about it.
Yeah,
because sometimes I feel like my communication skills I'm not good at. Maybe this is the dyslexia, but
that's how I'm gonna go ahead and say that's not how dyslexia works, ladies and gentlemen.
Now he has that disease where Pharrell sees colors, but with emotions. What are we doing, Chris? What are we doing?
Sorry, I cut you off in traffic. I have dyslexia.
I thought I was taking this exit. Turns out it's the next one. Yeah,
that's so
sorry. Bad. I just can't commit to you. I have dyslexia.
Yeah.
But I know what I want to say in my head. I don't know how to verbalize it.
Okay.
So that's something where sometimes I feel like I have to have things fully thought out. So then that way when I communicate, because I get misconstrued a lot.
Yeah.
And that's a personal pain point for me. So because
I think we all feel misunderstood at this point.
I literally had an astrologer tell me once, the toughest thing in your life will be that even your closest friends will never understand you. And I was
he said, I already know, girl.
Okay, feeling that real deep. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I do really, really feel that.
I feel it too.
Yeah.
I feel it too.
And it's not for lack of communication. I feel like I'm very communicative. I just feel like I reflect on things a lot. So sometimes what I share, it's I might feel differently in 2 days, and I don't want to tell. I can't tell someone my every waking thought.
Yeah.
I've tried.
Yeah.
I've tried. Yeah.
I've definitely tried.
Yeah, I think I definitely understand being misconstrued, and I'll go into something and I'll have a thought. I don't think people, where I feel misunderstood is I might have a thought. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
And about 30 seconds later, I'll be like, actually, that's changed.
Yeah. No. Yes.
And I'll be like, I actually don't feel that way anymore about this.
And I think that's so valid.
Yeah. And that's where it's hard for me, because people are like, oh, or I'll say something actually, me and a friend were talking about this week because I'll say my experience, what I'm feeling, and then I hate that people automatically put their own lens on it. Like, oh, that must be so hard. I'm like, no, this isn't hard. This is just
I'm
life.
just telling you.
I'm just telling you. I was like, this is a very matter of fact.
Right.
I've also had like an insanely, I've had very hard aspects of life. So I don't really feel like anything is ever that bad. And so both of you were like, so it's like and I don't think anything is like out of the view of what could happen. Like if someone was like, hey, your best friend murdered someone, I'd be like, damn, I wasn't expecting that, but I'm not surprised.
On a Tuesday.
Oh yeah, that's like just, and then I'm like, well, you know
At least
what?
the weekend's free.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah,
That's your whimsy.
That's my whimsy. But I really don't feel like anything's that bad. Like I can be heartbroken and it sucks, and I indulge in that feeling.
Yeah.
I'm also happy to indulge in that feeling and know it feels hard, but I'm like, okay.
Interesting. I feel like I'm the type of the emotion, like the indulgence thing. Like I think people misunderstand how I'm feeling sometimes, where they think it's a bigger emotion than it is, because I love to pop off. Like I will be so mad. I will be so mad about something, but I'm not truly mad. It's like I just want to like pop off about for 30 seconds,
good.
and then I'm good. Like then I don't think about it ever
You just
again.
want to get it out of your system.
Yeah.
Well,
and
like
then
if
move
you're
on.
rude to me, I'm gonna call you out. Like people are scared of how direct I am, I think.
Oh,
when I'm upset about something. And I'm not mean, but I'm just very much like, oh, this was really shitty that you did this.
I just love getting emotional. I call it, and I love also being angry because I'm very good at being angry. There's a real clarity when I'm angry. And I also love getting in fights with people I don't know, or sometimes people I do know. And I just love confrontation.
You came to fight.
I do. Yeah. I call it yearning for a burning. Like I'll wake up some days and I'll be like, it would be so great to get in an argument today. Like I fought with a woman in a Jersey Mike's parking lot.
I remember that.
Yeah,
We've all been there.
And I'm like, there are days where I'm like, damn, I would love to run into her again.
Yeah.
I got into a fight with this like older Mexican couple over the air machine at the gas station.
Well, that's
Really?
rude. That's rude.
I was using it, and they basically, long story that isn't really that interesting, short, they basically was trying to, as it was still going, use the thing, and were expecting me to like move my car instantly when I wanted to like, I got in my car and like look up what
You have to see if it's
the
off.
doctor's office to make sure that like I could get my GPS ready before I hit the road. And basically they immediately start calling me F slurs, like dropping it like like
Wait,
the
they were calling you
older couple?
faggot?
yeah.
Happy Pride.
Wait.
This was literally like 2 days before June, so it was kind of it was very much like it was just funny. They were like as if they were trying to get it out because they knew the month was coming.
Yeah.
They're like, how many faggots can we drop before June 1?
We're on a time crunch.
Yeah.
Babe.
But they were saying it like, you know, when a middle schooler learns a new cuss
Well, yeah,
word?
it's like they were saying it in the slur way, not the fun, like cute.
Oh, no, like in the
Not
sense
the
of
fun like black eyed peas.
Not the like. Oh my god.
no, like in the sense that, you know, when a middle schooler learns a new cuss word, so they're just saying it as much as they can.
Yeah.
That's
It
like whenever
felt
I heard the
that,
word
like
begonia.
they just learned it and they were wanting to drop it.
Did you say begonia?
Yeah, when that movie came out, I literally was saying begonia for like 6 months. And it didn't make sense, but I was just like, this word is so fun. But anyways, sorry, enough about me. They called you a faggot. I wish I hadn't said that out loud. I like one sip of coffee and I'm back on.
I thought you meant begonia, like the flower, the plant begonia.
No,
But
just
like,
the
no, you're like the movie.
Yorgos.
Yeah, Yorgos. Baby, we love you.
Yeah.
Emma, you're my queen.
Oh, I love him so.
We can't get into it.
But yeah, they kept calling me that, and then the man of the couple wanted to fight me, and I literally looked at him. I'm like, he was like, "You're not gonna do anything." I'm like, "Of course not. This is pointless.
This is how crazy
over
I am.
an air machine."
Yeah.
I would have followed him and taken the air out of his tires. That's how crazy I am.
Well, I purposely stayed in my car until the machine expired, and then I moved.
I love
Yeah.
that. Petty Prince.
And they were like, "You're not gonna do nothing." I'm like, I'm not gonna.
That's when you're like, I have a gun.
I stay strapped.
I usually keep a knife in my car, and I wish I didn't have it. Otherwise,
I can't imagine you threaten someone.
Well, it's a little tiny knife.
It's a butter knife.
Yeah.
I feel like you get into like the funniest like confrontations. I tell the story all the time about that man who pulled up to you and threw an apple at you.
Oh,
that is like one of the funniest.
What?
You never heard the story, so I'm gonna tell. Chris,
well, here, I'll do it.
This
So
is-
basically,
This is Seattle
I went to
days?
go. This is Seattle.
It was, yeah.
I basically, long story short, I try to get my car out of a parallel park, and I look both ways, no cars. And in the instance of like looking both ways and immediately trying to drive off, this truck that is speeding, almost like if I would have pulled out a couple seconds earlier, would have T-boned.
Mm-hmm.
So he pulls out, he's like riding my tail, and he tries to speed up to drive around me. I'm petty.
Oh, yeah. You're not getting in now.
I have time, so I speed up so he can't get past me. And then I turn, he turns. He starts following me, and he finally gets to the point where right outside, like the intersection that's right outside where the KEXP is, where the arena is.
Yeah.
He pulls to the side, rolls down his window, which he was driving a big truck. So I was just like, okay, big truck in Seattle. This is someone who lives in Everett, who's in town for some reason.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting this country white guy. Nope, bald black dude.
Ugh, it really be your own.
Which at first I was like, you know what? Right on.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're like, this is progress. Yeah.
Right on.
You're like, hell yeah, country
Yeah.
nig.
And
You can say that. I can't.
he said,
Ariana's like, I was thinking it.
Ariana's like, Quincy's dropping a lot of slurs that I can't repeat.
Oh, just give me one.
Literally, I'm drinking espresso now. I'm going off.
Yeah. Which one can I say?
Yeah. We'll find one. We'll find one.
And he starts yelling at me, and before I could even say anything back, something just like he lowers his hand, and I'm thinking, oh, he's gonna pull out a gun. And when he lifts up to throw an apple through his window, comes through my window.
Your window was open?
My
You
window was
dumb
open.
Bitch.
Hits me in the face.
You deserved it.
Knocks my glasses.
That's how you got that scar. Guys, I'm just cooking today. I'm just cooking.
Drives off, runs a red light to drive off.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I think driving fast is so desperate. I don't rush for anyone. If I'm
Really?
important, they'll wait.
Okay.
Why are you driving fast? Why
For
are you
fun.
speeding? I mean, no. And in traffic in LA?
I'm not the one to ask. You know I'm speeding.
No, but I'm saying like driving aggressively. Like, I don't care if you're like, we're all driving fast.
Well, sometimes I'm driving to the beat of my music. And that,
I got places to be.
and I love a
soundtrack.
and it's like it's fun to weave. Sometimes I'm just like, what can I do?
Weaving is fun.
Okay.
Yeah. My toxic trait is I've literally been like, if I wanted to step in a NASCAR tomorrow, I could.
Oh my God.
Never even been to a NASCAR event. I'm like,
I'll take you
match.
go-karting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, don't
Scarier
get me
than
on a
you think.
go-kart.
Scarier than you think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It looks scary. Yeah. People are like, oh, it's slanted. And I'm like, oh, okay.
You're like, fine.
Yeah. But anyways, I love to
Yeah.
weave.
So funny. I can't believe your window is open. I'm so
Yeah.
disappointed in you for
I love
that.
how you just well, what were you wearing me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, for real. For real.
You were asking
Why
for
would
it.
my window be open? Why would I have my window open?
Well, because I wanted to yell at him.
Yeah, that's the Florida. That's a thing. Like, it's like the road rage is.
I'll yell.
The
you a
guy who
crack.
called me the F slur and was wanting to fight over the air, I also lowered my window for him.
Yeah.
What was really funny, he kept calling me the F slur, and he was wearing a shirt that had a bunch of roses on it.
That's when you're like, I fucked your wife.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what I mean.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
this
it
is why-
wasn't that good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I love that story. Like
That
the
is
idea
so-
of someone throwing an apple through the window. I've told that story to like people I don't even talk to anymore. People who've never met you, because I'm like, this is like the funniest instance of like a road rage.
I was a victim of the most Washington drive-by
How are you
you
gonna-
could ever experience.
Literally,
It was
an apple in Washington.
It was a Honey Crisp too.
That's expensive.
No, it was a Red Delicious.
Poor. That's a poor
That's
man's
the
apple.
worst apple.
The worst
Yeah.
apple. 100%.
It's like, what are you doing?
You don't have taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mealy.
Green is Granny Smith, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a personal fan of Granny Smith.
Yeah. What?
I know
with
that's
caramel sauce or something. Pretty good
Oh,
because
I've
they're
never-
more tangy.
I don't like caramel.
Oh my
Yeah, me
god!
either, really.
What the hell is going on in this room?
Ariana's like, I'm out.
We're out on caramel. Kyle, what are your thoughts? I'm pissed.
I love
This is what I get upset about. The slurs were fine. Not liking caramel, eat my ass. This is the clip.
You know we're all friends because every time one of us says something, the other two have to be like, I agree or disagree. Yes. No matter what it is. Actually, the thing about me, as if we haven't known each other for 100 years, let's all, just so we all know, this is where I stand on this issue. That's like such a, all youngest children just being like, actually,
if I could just throw my opinion out there.
To piggyback off that,
we want to be heard so bad. I think that's why we all do stand up. But
That's
Really?
the youngest child energy.
yeah,
We just
Yeah.
want to be heard.
totally.
I want to be seen. Don't listen to me.
I actually don't want to be seen. Yeah, I'm like, leave me
Speak
alone.
for yourselves. I love to be seen.
No, you don't. You're at home.
Yeah, literally.
On Twitch.
Mister, I don't leave
Yeah.
the house.
No, but okay, but at the same time, when I step out, I want to be seen.
Yeah.
Like, for example, have you ever worn a good outfit and not enough people saw you? So you're like,
When am I
You're,
going to
like,
rewear
pissed?
this? Yeah.
that it's just like, I had to
You
fit
wasted
on.
a good outfit.
Yeah.
I wasted a
I
good
hate
outfit.
wasting a good
No,
outfit.
but just wear it again.
It depends, because sometimes it just doesn't hit the same.
Yeah.
Because then it's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay,
Gotta
well,
see
I
that.
have another thing, and then you like
Yeah.
try it again. You're just like, this is not it.
It's
anymore.
like when
Yeah,
you do a joke for the very first time, you have this energy
magic
about
of
it.
it, yeah.
Yeah. It's like the same thing with outfits, where it's like sometimes the first time you put on a fire outfit, it's like you are your utmost bad bitch.
Yeah.
But then when you wear it again, it's just
It's not the same.
You're like, I'm just a
Yeah.
little fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
In my
happened?
weird hat.
Yeah.
The clothes are so crisp because you haven't worn them before.
Yeah, that is nice.
Oh, sometimes
Yeah.
I don't like to wear clothes that are too new because I feel like everybody's looking at me and being like, that's new.
What?
I will buy, this is, maybe this is my rich mindset showing, but I will buy like a very expensive pair of shoes and then I will sit and not wear those shoes for like 2 to 3 weeks.
But they're gonna be new if you're not wearing them.
But it's different, but they've been in my home.
They've been.
They're my shoes.
taking
now.
on your
I've
energy.
I've sat on, warmed the shoes,
Yeah.
and then I wear it because then it's like, oh, I've had.
Do you wear
these.
them around the house though to break
No.
them in, or okay? Well, here we are.
Anyways,
we can't all
on the
have
thread.
perfect opinions. Yeah.
I've been quiet because I'm genuinely flabbergasted.
Yeah.
I never would have thought that would be
That
something
I
that-
would never think that. Like, if someone was like, Quincy does this, I'd be like, you're drunk. Like, that's
No, because
so
I feel like I'm
wild.
stepping out, and people are like, oh, is that a new thing? And I'm like, I just feel like I want to be like, no,
But it is new.
It's
it's
still
not new to me anymore. 2 weeks is a long time, and depending on how long I was debating. Anyways, let's get to the thread. Enough about me.
Time is different when you're rich.
Time is different when you have no concept of it. And that's me also. No, yeah, sometimes I literally am like, I'm not going to wear this new shirt. I also am a firm believer in washing clothes before I wear them.
Me too.
But it's like, I'm not going to wear this new shirt because I'm going to go out and people are like, oh, wow, that's a new shirt.
Yeah, I wash everything before I wear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know where that came from. That's just a little bit about me.
Okay. a little bit about me, guys. Yeah.
But we do have a thread.
Okay, yeah, I'm ready for the thread.
Yeah, so sometimes we like to go on because both of our algorithms are cursed. So we like to
that's true.
see we like to find threads to kind of as a conversation starter. And this thread right here that we have pulled up, we thought would be perfect.
God. This
Perfect
is like
for
such
you.
a tell.
I know.
Okay.
At Mayor of Marketing posted, I don't think men realize how emotionally high maintenance they are.
Yeah. Correct. Moving on.
I was like, this is a great thread to discuss with Ariana.
I feel like I do all the emotional labor. What are we, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it takes a lot to care about someone.
Yeah, I do think so. You believe men are emotionally high maintenance?
I mean, that's a sweeping generalization, obviously, that this person is making, right?
Don't become
But
an ally now.
Well,
Ari.
no, but I think generally, I think that a lot of men do not have ways of expressing themselves. And oftentimes what happens, from what I've noticed, is I feel like they really rely on a partner to do that, or the women in their lives to do that. Like the amount of male friends I have who, like, when they're going through a breakup, I'm their number one bestie. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just like, oh, so I have to do all the work that you just don't want to do by yourself. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I'm down to kiki. I love to drag men. That's like, you know what I mean? But like, it's like, you gotta like find a outlet for yourself. Whereas I feel like me and my girlfriends, like, we're in constant communication. Like, I know all the good stuff about their partner. I know all the bad stuff about their partner. And it's like ultimately their decision what they want to do with that information. I feel like men don't have the same outlets that like oftentimes I think women do, because we like seek out like group friendship more and like stuff like that, you know. Like you meet a guy, he's like, this is my best friend, I haven't seen him since kindergarten. It's like, what? Like I talk to my best friends every single day.
Well, like, it's also that cliched joke of like, I mean, it's cliched, but it's true, of like women will know like their friends' birthdays, their signs, their favorite. There's
a different investment.
Whereas with my male best friends, I could not tell you any of their birthdays. At all.
Are people replying on that thread? Like, what is the hot take?
So based off of, I mean, the top comment is, men are actually needy as fuck. They really, really, really are. Another
we're getting hard-hitting news right here.
Another comment that's a top comment is, a lot of women are expected to be therapists, life coaches, emotional support systems, cheerleaders, and peacekeepers all at once. Then somehow men get labeled as the low maintenance ones.
I think I have some resentment against that.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you dated a lot of emotionally like high needs men?
No, but I've dated a lot of depressed men.
Okay. And you don't think that's being emotionally...
I mean, in that way, yes. But it's like, I don't want to hold that against them.
Right. Depression.
You know what I mean?
Depression can happen to
But
anybody.
like, that tends to be the type of guy that wants me. Like, you know what I mean?
It's because they're poor.
Yeah, I mean, no, for real. It's everything. It's everything everywhere all at once. I mean, it's like, so I'm like, I don't know. I feel like, yes, probably. But I also, like, I think I get stuck in a weird position with that, because I'm like a natural caregiver. Like, I really do love to be, like, I'm the type of friend where it's like, oh, you said you love this chocolate once, you're having a bad day, boom, it's at your door. Like, do you know what I mean?
You
so
are,
like, I enjoy taking care of people.
You're incredibly considerate. But
I get stuck in that trap of, then it's like, wait, I'm like doing all this for other people, and it's like, is anyone doing that for me?
Right.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
even in friendships, even in, you know what I mean. So
that role carries into
every
a number
relationship.
Of relationships.
And I'm trying hard to like break that pattern a lot, but then it's also like, it's just a natural instinct. So I feel like protective of like, well, this is just who I am kind of vibe, you know.
I truly understand that. I think I know I'm also a very naturally considerate person. It doesn't, and I remember a lot of details about people. It takes no effort for me to remember the details about people. And sometimes I have to remember that my ability to remember things about people, like, I don't ever feel like I'm doing any necessarily heavy
like
lifting to remember that you like this book, or remember that you, you know, I only start to become resentful when I'm like, the person reveals they don't know a damn thing about me. It's like, and then that switches, but I'm never like actively like, oh, I have to remember this about a person. Like, I'll meet someone, I am that annoying person, and I will have met someone, they'll tell me something about them, and I'm like, oh yeah, we've met, and you blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, you remember all that? And I'm like, yeah, because I just remember facts about people.
Right.
People I haven't even met.
This is where we're very aligned, I think, in terms of friendship.
Absolutely. I do feel like, and this is one of my favorite things about you, I realized we were like, you like gained like a huge special place in my heart whenever I was doing my Don't Tell taping.
Oh yeah.
And I came down to LA, and you like drove me there, and I was just like, that was a moment for me. I think I'm gonna cry. Oh my God.
It's the caffeine. But to me, that was just like, yeah, of course you do that.
Yeah. But I think that was truly a moment where I was like, wow, Arijana is such a good friend. And I felt like just this new, it was just so beautiful, and I felt very cared for. It's very hard for me to feel cared for.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Me
wow,
too.
I don't have anything that I have to worry about. And I felt like it was just so beautiful. And I was like, well, that is a ride or die.
I really pride myself on being a good friend
And
because I haven't been in like a traditional long-term relationship. It's like my friendships are everything to me.
Yeah.
And it's like, to me, it's like, yeah, of course I would do that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I just didn't think twice about, like, Bo came, I drove him to his taping. I went to his you know what I mean? Like, I would just like do that for, I don't want to say anyone, but it's like the people in my life.
The people who you're close to.
I really value that.
Yeah.
And I think
Same.
like, I really agree with the, like, it's hard for me to feel taken care of.
Same. It's
Like
very,
very
hard for me.
difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I do feel, and I think we all three actually play this role where people are like, if you're the like emotionally intelligent one or the considerate one
Or reliable.
or the reliable one, I feel like we've all ended up in those positions where it's like nobody's checking for us.
Yeah.
You know, and you're like, but I'm checking for you. And it's like, oh, well, you're fine. Why would I even think to do that? And I feel like that. And we're all like, all three of us are like, but I'm trying to kill myself.
Yeah.
You can't send me a fucking text. You're like, I'm at the end of my rope. Yes. I feel fine. I'm fine, you.
I feel like, is this true for you guys? Where I feel like I end up in a lot of friendships where people think I don't want to say they think they're closer to me, but they rely on me in a way where it's like, oh, of course, like we're super close. I invest a lot of time. And then they kind of like slowly dissipate out of your life as soon as you're like, hey, I just can't.
Or you come in and you're like, hey,
like,
this is what I need.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't even want to.
Yeah. I've had a lot of that, like probably in more so like my mid-20s and stuff. But like, I feel like I was like starting to notice things about friendship where I'm like, wait a minute. Like, you know what I mean? Like you kind of have these epiphanies and I'm like, listen, I've made mistakes. I'm not saying I'm the best friend in the world all the time. Right. But like, to me, it's very important. Like if I have a friendship with someone, like if I can't call you out or if I'm upset and I can't discuss that with you, that's like, oh, we're not friends.
Right.
Like that is like the core foundational thing of friendship to me. It's like, I also like being called out. Like if I'm being a dumb bitch, tell me I'm being a dumb bitch.
And that is the problem with being direct is that because so many other people are passive, they truly don't want to believe that your directness is real.
Right.
I don't remember who.
Why are you being mean? It's like, what?
Right.
Yeah. I was talking to
I told you hurt my feelings.
I was talking to my parents yesterday. Okay. And we're talking about, my sibling, my brother, and we were talking about stuff going on with him. And then my mom and dad were like, well, we're just support, as parents, you just don't say anything. And we just support, we don't say anything.
Not
and
my parents.
To my parents, I said, don't fucking do that to me. I was like, if y'all don't ever like something, you need to tell me.
Yeah.
And they're like, what? I was like, and I also was like, you don't have to do that as parents. And they were like, they're never going to say anything to me because, but I'm not, maybe they will, but I'm like, literally, I'm like, call me out. I was like, this that I'm giving, I wouldn't give this if I couldn't take it back.
Well, yeah.
And I also feel cared for when someone gives it back. Yeah. When I get called out for my roster being a Monstars, you know what I mean? Like, which I cannot get out of my head this whole week. But and I was like, damn.
I guess
But
there's a difference between just like interjecting your opinion or something, because I feel like there's a lot of that when you're like in the early stages of close friend, or like I don't want to say early stage, but like when you're younger, it's like a lot of people, I think this and she, like you know when you're like, I feel like I was that kid where I was like, like she's really sleeping around, but it's like because I was such a late bloomer that I don't get, you know what I mean? So like I hate that.
Right.
But like I don't want to interject my opinion on anyone, but if you are constantly coming to me for advice and then you think that I'm not going to call you out on a repeated pattern.
Yeah.
This happened to me with a friend, like kind of that's friendship that's fizzled out, but it was like she was being so insane about a guy where like I had to defend a guy. Don't make me ever do that. If you make me defend a man, like I was just like, I can't talk to you about this. Like you keep bringing the same thing up. It's like sometimes it's you, babe. I have to be able to tell you that.
I just want to say I watch a lot of reality TV dating shows.
Yeah, we know.
that's the moment when a girl is wilding. It's so frustrating because it's like I should be spending my time hating a man.
Yes.
And you're making me defend one.
Yes.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Y'all are funny.
Yeah.
I hate everyone.
Equally.
And this is what's beautiful about being non-binary because fuck them all.
Yeah.
Every fucking gender.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
But I'm just like, I don't know. I I don't even remember what the thread was about, but I'm like,
men being high maintenance, but emotionally high maintenance.
Generally, emotional labor for me is like a big thing. This should have been my down bad refusal. Like I refuse to invest time and energy into like giving people advice anymore when they're gonna do what they want anyway.
Yeah.
Because that is like what you were saying before of like those friends who they keep coming to advice and they just continue to do the destructive thing. That is draining to have to hear. It's basically like telling a kid, hey, don't touch the hot stove.
Right.
And then they keep touching the hot stove. And it's like, even though you're not the one who's getting hurt, it's frustrating to be like, why the fuck are you coming to me then if you're not going to listen to anything?
I'm picking up the burn ointment? Like, why am I involved? You know what I mean?
I had a friendship like that where a friend was just being so self-destructive and like was just going like they clearly like they were just like dating in a way that was so self-destructive, and instead of like being like, hey, maybe you should take time out, it was very much like this attitude of like, I'm just trying my best, like don't criticize me kind of thing, and like be on my side, and it's like, no, you're being so self-destructive.
What is this thing about not being criticized? I think that's like what helps you grow.
Yeah.
Bring back being criticized.
Bring back shame, bring back criticism, to be honest. Like the only times I've grown is when I'm like, oh yeah, I don't love that I did that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like what are we doing? Like you have to be able to like reflect.
Right.
Yeah.
100%.
I think we've overcorrected so much as a society, where we went from like we shamed ourselves too much to now it's like overcorrecting so much where it's like, well, I don't want to shame myself at all, so I'm not gonna shame myself for acting in a certain way. It's like, but like the way you're operating and the way you're moving around is not okay.
It's like, I don't exist to validate your feelings.
Right.
If you want to do that, just have your therapist be Chat GPT.
Right.
Like, no, for real. It's like, this is not my responsibility.
I think, you go.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I think both sides of the spectrum where people were like, oh, I'm shame. Like, oh, this is me. I'm so broken. And the like, oh, I can't take anything, are just, there's symptoms of the same problem of people wanting to actually avoid confronting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because if you put yourself in the position of like, oh, I'm just I'm just a mess. I like never get it. And then if you're like, well, this is just, on the other side of like, I'm doing the best with what I can. It's like, well, in either of the situations, you're just not taking accountability, which is a very easy place to be.
This is the issue.
And people don't like to do hard shit.
Right.
When people say they're afraid of confrontation, what they really mean is accountability.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, when people say, anyway, I'm going to a place right now.
Yeah. I'm levitating.
Literally.
Guys.
You know who you are? Fuck you. So I'm like, I just feel like it's so
I know
infuriating.
there's some hate watchers of this pod.
Oh, I
I'm gonna
love
tell
that.
you something right now.
I hope my ops watch this pod.
I hope you're watching. I hope you're eating every word.
I hope you're doing terrible.
I hope you're well. No kidding.
It's just really hard to see. I think that's, I don't even think it's like overcorrection. I think people are just going to always find a way to stay in their comfort zone. A lot of people say that they want a growth mindset. They want this and that. But in reality, most people just want things without the work that it takes on yourself.
Yes.
Yes. And and I do think that's what, this is how I remain whimsical, because it's like, you just got to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, just do it. And then also, I also think I could never identify with the mindset of like not wanting to know or not wanting to be better or not want, like if I find something and I'm like, oh, maybe I could be better about this, there's no part of me that's not going to go completely down the rabbit hole to figure out where that's coming from and what I can do.
It's okay to be uncomfortable about that feeling.
Yeah. And I do think, I do think there's a huge part of me that thrives in chaos and suffering. And not everybody has that. Fine, but you should try a little bit on occasion to do it, Yeah,
or maybe even if it's not thriving in it, it's like life is not going to be perfect. You know what I mean?
It's
like you have to find ways to make it better for yourself and for other people in your life. You know?
Yeah. It's like balance is accepting all the options and also knowing all those options will change and knowing that your feeling about those options are valid, but it doesn't change the fact that it is what it is.
Right.
And I don't know. That's on Buddha. So
hello, shout out Siddhartha.
So it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
There was a thread. I mean, there was a comment that I wanted to. Oh fuck! It went away. But there was a comment that I wanted to read to y'all to see how you felt about it.
I'm scared.
All that nonchalance is This is response to the main tweet.
Okay.
All that nonchalance is nonsense. They're feeling everything and wanting you to read their minds. Inconsistent because they're scared of just being open and vulnerable. Confused because they're not authentic with themselves. Need attention, validation, and the comfort of love without the emotional responsibility that comes with it.
I don't want to hear that.
I think, I don't know. I feel like, not to defend men, but I feel like, yes to all that, right? But also, I do think that, like, that makes it seem like it's, like, this malicious thing that they're trying to do to, like, keep someone down. And it's, like, I just really don't think they think about it.
I wanted to read that one because that was, I feel like, whether or not there's truth to it or not, is a prime example of when someone sees something online and it triggers a personal
it's like
experience.
that's experience. Yeah.
It's like, we're talking in generalizations. You are projecting your experience with someone.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that I do think I completely agree with that.
Absolutely.
And I know you're like, they're just not thinking about it, but complacency is harm.
Yes.
Like to be complacent is harm.
Yeah.
What do you mean you're not thinking about it? Because you're thinking about it enough that when it comes up and you're like, wow, I've never said this to anybody before. And then you stop there, you're a fucking dumbass.
Yeah.
And you are continuing to live that cycle over and over again because you do want the ego boost without any of the effort. The best way to kill your ego and have real self-confidence is to fucking confront yourself. And people don't want to hear that, but like no feeling of success or I don't know, a backbone, any of that shit is going to come if you keep seeking the external and also being like, wow, I've never thought about that before. Oh, well, I'm just going to go crank it now. Like, shut the fuck up. Do something about it.
After we were just like, I just needed to jerk off.
Well, that's Look,
no, it's the same. Yeah.
I've jerked off and cried, as I've told you.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's like, but I was like,
it's a release. It's I just think, I feel like it's more so, it's less the thing of like, I've never told, I feel like it's like, oh, it's special that I'm sharing these feelings with you. Or it's like being guarded as like I think about my parents a lot because it's like, my dad is such a passenger princess and he is like the sweetest man in the world, but he doesn't have to think about anything because my mom thinks about everything, and I'm like kind of resentful of that because he's not being malicious. It's like, if you tell my dad, hey, could you go do this? He drops whatever he's doing to go do that right away. There's no malintent, but I'm also like, you get to just not think about things because mom is always thinking about things because it's just her personality to do that, right? But it's like, do you think she enjoys that? Like the fact that like she has to feel more high strung and then you just get to like be relaxed.
Wow. Do we have the same parents?
But like, you know what I mean? But it's like, again, like though I can't change my mom and I also can't change my dad and they just work. So that's for them. You know what I mean?
I feel it.
And so I'm like, that's what I'm trying to say of like, yes, that's all true, but also like that is like such an individual experience for you to decide how you want to communicate on a one-on-one relationship with someone, right?
Well,
like maybe you don't need the constant like, hey, this is the update of how I'm feeling today. Maybe some people don't need that. I do.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I want to know where you're at.
I called my dad out on that.
Yeah.
Because I literally said to him, he was like, oh, this and that. And I was like, if you're not validating her feelings, you are making that worse.
Right.
You can't just be like, oh, it's chill. I don't know why. I was like, you were part of the problem.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's why, I don't know if he heeded it. He's 80 years old, whatever. I have no expectations.
We are who we are.
We are who we are. But it's like, that's the thing too. I don't think, and they have decided, totally different generation. You've survived so much other shit. So at this point, it might just be like, we're chilling like this.
Yeah.
So that's fine. But also I'm like, you also need to recognize some of that is coming from the fact that it's like, you are like, oh, here she goes again.
Yeah. Am I putting up with something, or am I enabling something, or am I causing something?
Right.
And I mean, I think parents too are of that generation where it's like, well, you work enough and your problems don't matter.
Yeah.
And so that's also a different thing.
Yeah.
We're also of a different generation. So I understand that, but yeah.
It is something I will say too, and my kind of hot take is oftentimes, no matter the gender, people will be like, I want someone who's emotionally intelligent, where there's not a lot of, because then if they're emotionally intelligent, the amount of emotional labor goes down, whatever. And I saw a TikTok of this woman who was like, people keep saying they want someone who's emotionally intelligent. Send me someone emotionally intelligent. And then when they receive someone who's emotionally intelligent, they're not realizing that they are now with someone who is their equal. And this ties to what we were talking about with accountability, where she was like, and when you're with your equal, that means they can call you out for your shit. And the way that my ego, like she was like, I wanted someone and then I got that. And the way my ego was not having someone calling me out for my shit. So that's something where it's like, I feel like there's a lot of validity with the OG thread, but I also will, because I've been for different partners, their first
Every
emotionally.
partner you've been with, Chris is the more emotionally intelligent one. I'm going to give you that prop.
That, or just I've been their first,
Or
like
their first.
emotionally
Like,
intelligent.
he's just even to downgrade. He's not even.
I know.
Chris
He's
is
just
like so. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
And so because
He's
I love
evolved.
that he thinks after them they dated better met.
Chris was the best you're gonna
get. Cured. Like,
Chris
no,
is the
they're
best you're
probably
gonna
dating
get,
trash.
honey. Yeah.
and it's been where there's been a lot of moments of butting heads with the person, because it's like, I'm calling out like, hey, there's this thing, and they've never been called out before.
Well, that's why that is so interesting to me, of like that woman sharing like she wanted someone emotionally intelligent, and then like that still wasn't gonna hurt. Like, you know, like now I'm being called out. Like, what do you want? What do you want?
If
You
I
know
met
what
someone
I mean?
who's emotionally intelligent calling me out, my ego's
Yeah.
gonna come.
Also-
Okay, so let's fucking do
And,
it.
like,
I
what
would
does
love that
mean
shit.
to people emotionally? I feel like people
I
throw
think-
that around and they don't actually know what that
People
means.
don't know what
anything means.
I honestly,
Yes.
I would once again, and I say this from a straight male perspective, mostly dating straight women. It's
Mostly, let's talk. What's that about?
I've dated a couple bisexuals.
Oh, okay. I'm not interested then. I thought you kissed a guy. You got excited. Okay, go ahead.
But I in my like little hot take kind of, I think it's, they don't want someone emotionally intelligent. They want someone who's going to receive all of their emotions without
Yes.
having to receive theirs.
Yes,
I can't even
exactly.
Why would you want that?
I also like.
I want the equal exchange.
Yeah,
Desperately.
yeah.
Where it's like, receive, like, let me be emotional and don't scoff at my emotions. But then when, like, people say they want men to be open and vulnerable with their emotions, but it is a real thing where once they are seen as lesser than, or it's like seen as less attractive because they're seen as weak.
Yeah.
So it's something where it's like, when people claim I want someone emotionally intelligent, like I want an emotionally intelligent man, it's like, do you have you done the work on yourself
No.
to actually accept the love and be able to love an emotionally intelligent person in general?
Or it gets twisted and it's like, well, now I'm doing all the emotional labor listening to his emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is also a real thing. It's like, do you want someone who's emotional or not?
Right.
Who can express emotion?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Now we're down a wormhole. Now we're down
I'm heated on the inside.
You know what I want?
I'm so pissed off
I
right
want
now.
a neutral man.
Neutral.
Just no thought, not a thought in that head. Just
A lavender marriage.
lavender marriage.
Wow.
No. It's so funny though.
Wow.
Lot to think about.
I hate that.
Yeah.
I just hate everything about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just can't. I desperately want someone who's emotionally intelligent.
Yeah.
Will call me out, go back and forth. Would love someone who's like, it's just like, that's,
I feel like that's the bare minimum. I don't know.
that's
Am
a
I
beautiful
crazy?
thing.
Like, I'm like, yeah.
That's how you end up with like your best friend, companion,
Yeah.
love, real romance.
Yeah. Right.
But I also just crave depth in a way that I like feel like there's times where I'm like, does that actually exist?
Right.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, maybe I am going to be alone forever because what does what I want actually exist?
Right.
Right.
So that's
I like,
that.
I think okay, we're done.
And
Thank you
that's
so
the
much.
way it is.
Bye hoes, bye cuties. Yeah. Yeah.
What were you gonna
No.
say?
Yeah. What were you gonna say?
Oh no, I was just thinking like when I was growing up, like my parents used to bicker a lot, but like not about anything big. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I always thought like, oh, that's such a issue. Like I went to the neighbor's house once and I was like, they fight a lot. Like I think they're gonna get divorced.
No,
like
I tried to
the
someone's
neighbor,
like, come pick me up.
the neighbor went over to my mom and was like, are you okay? Like, what's going on over there? Like, you might get divorced. And my mom's like, what? And now that I'm older, I'm like, I love that my parents bicker. Like, my mom will be like, get the potatoes. Like,
That means you're telling each other everything.
you're telling it out. Like,
Yeah.
my parents are so unfiltered around each other in
Same.
a way where I'm like, I will never be in love. Like, it is like so,
My
like,
grandparents were like that.
we
They
have
would bicker
inside jokes
You
that are-
knew they loved each other
Yes.
so much, but they bickered all of the fucking.
and I love that.
It's so funny. My parents are the same way. There's one point where I was like,
Yeah.
so y'all been married 50 years. Do you think that's ever going to change?
Yeah.
And they're just like, haha, going on.
Yeah.
Go on. And they continue.
Oh, my parents will be like joking about divorce. Like it's that funny to them. Like I'm like, this is my ideal. Like I think that's why it's hard for me to fall in love because I see my parents and I'm
I
like,
feel that.
oh my God, they love each other so much.
Yeah.
They just work. They're so perfect for each other in a way that's like
Same.
it kind of like it
Sometimes
it's
it
more
pisses
than
me off.
luck, you know?
Yeah. So it's hard fucking work.
Yeah, it's hard work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Hi mom, hi dad. Everything's fine.
My parents don't watch this. My dad's watching fucking YouTube videos
I don't think
by
they've
AI.
ever. Yeah. Yeah.
This isn't coming up in his
If you
algo.
release this on Facebook under a channel that's like my kids don't listen to me, my dad will repost it.
Tagging you. All the sisters. Yeah.
Do you see those skits where it's like this guy, he'll make these really cringy skits about like this is what happens when kids don't listen to their parents, and my dad was sharing like so much of those to the point where like me and my sisters sat him down and we're like, what did we ever do to you? Like, literally perfect children, never snuck out, never smoked, never drank, like nothing, like perfect angel little saint babies. And he goes, no, I'm sharing it because like you guys are so good, so like you can relate, like, you know, like he's like, this is like how parents should, how kids should treat
And this
their
is why parents shouldn't be on social media.
This is why he should be on Facebook, Dad. I was like, what are you doing? My mom put an embargo on him. He's not allowed to repost and he's not allowed to post to his status.
That's so
It's like, yeah,
funny.
correct.
Oh my gosh. So at the end of the day, we somewhat agree with the thread, somewhat don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's more to it.
It's
I think-
complicated.
yeah,
It's
I think it's
complicated.
complicated. I think generally yes, individually no.
Yeah. I mean, it's like you said, it's a sweeping realization. We've all been there with people who are like this, and
Yeah.
there's also
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
So we're at the end of our ep. What is something, whoever wants to go first,
Okay.
that people are refusing to be down bad about this week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I shared mine a little bit already.
You did.
Like I'm
I
just
wanna hear more.
done doing the like I'm just going to be a wall for your advice. And then, you know, like I just supposed to sit there and take it. Like I'm not doing that anymore for people. I'm kind of like have my own stuff going on too. So I'm just like, I really don't have time for this. to be not to be a bad friend, but I'm like, I can't constantly be hearing about the same situation over and over and over again. It's like I can sense when I'm being annoying doing that. So I just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
I do think you give great advice. And I know I've been there telling you things over and over. And then when I finally come to the conclusion, I'm like, well, Ariana was right. I have been there. I'm like, yeah. Or you'll say something so direct to me that I'm like, okay. And then I feel like I defend myself maybe in the moment.
Yeah,
and then I go
kinda
home and I'm
rattles.
like, yeah.
I think we had that moment recently where you told me something. You were like, I was thinking about something you said. And I was like,
You really held back.
I really am like, I'm changing lives.
Yeah, truly. You've changed my life.
And it's not even about that for me, to be honest. It's just more so that it's like, I think for me, it's a trust thing
Yes.
of like, if I'm sharing something with you, it's like, trust that I have your best interest in heart. Like you are my
Absolutely.
friend. I would never give you advice that I'm like, this is like not supposed to make you
Right.
think about something, or like value yourself.
Right.
Like, especially like when my friends are dating shitty people, I'm like, you know what I
Adding me.
mean?
It's literally just like, not to think about a particular
But
time.
I'm saying also like, you know, like whatever.
Not when either of my friends
Not when
on
either
both
of my
sides are dating
Why
shitty
am
people.
I catching a stray?
I actually wasn't thinking of either of you. I was thinking about someone very specific.
Okay.
So that like came to in a flurry.
Like I wasn't thinking about y'all, but if the shoe fits,
But I'm like,
Even though
you're
you both just have
choosing-
dated so many shitty people.
But choosing the same toxic thing, right, over and over again,
Yeah.
it's like you can do that, and then it's don't make it my problem. But if you're like harping on one situation over and over again, it's like, do you want to change it, or are you comfortable in the chaos that you're making for yourself because you like being like always having like
The
some
chaos
drama
creates an
going on?
excitement
Yeah.
or chemistry
I've
that
been there.
is manufacturing that feeling.
I love
Yeah.
the chaos, you know.
Yeah.
I've been there, like, but it's just not healthy at
intoxicating.
some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Chris?
I'm gonna not be down bad about. I'm not gonna be down bad about. I know previously you went with this. I'm gonna go with about my body. One of the medications I take causes weight gain, and I weigh the most I've ever weighed before, and I need to see it as this is just a new version of myself, rather than I have to get back to what I used to be. So I'm not gonna be down bad about that.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
what's
beautiful.
done is done. That's in the past.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
bulking now.
We're in the gym.
We're in the gym.
Gains.
Yeah. I like that.
I like that too. Yeah. I refuse to be down bad about my solitude. I think there's a new part of myself and era and like just actual personhood of myself that I'm finally embracing, and that's solitude. And there is part of me that sometimes feels both guilty for it, lonely, because I was maintaining a lot of relationships, and I have to remember like this is what I need now. And also like it's okay that that's not who I was, and that's I was resentful in that space, and so I should just own this
100
space.
years of solitude. Okay,
Oh,
come
God,
on,
my
Gabrielle
dream. My-
Marquez. I don't even know if that's
Someone was just like literally go live. I was like, I
Yeah.
need a reset of living in isolation for 5 years.
I need this is the down bad thing I need, because I feel really like guilty sometimes about like I'll say yes to everything sometimes. I'm in I'll get in a funk or I'll be like, oh, I should leave the house or whatever, right? And then it's like, no, why can't I just have I set aside that day for myself? Why am I like, oh, I guess I can give up that day?
Yeah. It's just, totally. I feel I got called out by one of my best friends this weekend because I do have 3 phone numbers, but I never pick up my phone.
I'm sorry.
That's a difference.
What?
We don't have time. I have 3 phone numbers.
Did you know this?
Not a lot of people know, but I use them all for different things.
I have 2. How many do
How
you
do you
have?
have fits the phone numbers?
Well, it's a long story. Next episode, bonus content.
You only have one of them?
I only have
I have 2. So. I'm kidding.
Yeah. And
Don't come in here and try to break us up.
I did.
I box him out.
Our new host is down bad. Yeah, and she did give me shit because I keep my phone on Do Not Disturb pretty much all day, every day. And she's like, how do you have 3 numbers and I'll try to call you? And I will call back like 20 minutes later when I realize someone has tried to reach me. And I get the feedback a lot. I'm hard to reach, pinned down. And I'm like, maybe I just need to own this because I just like being alone.
I
and I
love
like my
that.
peace. And yeah, it's crazy to have 3 numbers and you
Why
can't
would
get a
you
hold of
have-
me on one.
Why would you have unlimited access to me?
Yeah. But
I
anyway.
think we're all 3 the same way, where it's like, we're not the friend you call in an emergency.
No.
It's like we're the
I
friend
should
you
not
call
be
if
an
you need me
emotional-
in half an hour.
Yeah. I should not be an emergency contact at all.
Yeah.
I remember that meme where it's like me plugging in the aux before I take you in the emergency room. and I'm like,
That is you. That is you.
I'm like, what playlist do you want to listen to with your broken arm?
Yeah.
I'm like, you're bleeding out right now, but we should put on something, right?
So you're fully charged. I need the charge.
You're
I'm
like-
at 20%.
You're like stopping a bleed. You're like, could you hold it for a second? I'm just
Yeah. I'm like, you want to hear some Fetty Wap on the way, or what do you think?
Hold on. Can you do the palpitations in a little bit? I gotta go vape.
It's staying alive. It's copyrighted. Take it out, Kyle.
Oh my gosh.
Ariana, if people like the things you say and the way you say it, how can they follow you?
At Arijana Ramic on everything. Yeah, and then come to Lucky Charm. It's our monthly show that we co-produce.
Yes.
Yeah. Quincy?
At Quincy Yeoman on the platforms. I'm on.
At Chris Mejia Comedy on Instagram and TikTok, at Topher Mejia on Twitter and Twitch. And come to my show, my live show, every third Thursday of the month at Cheerio Collective called Good Comedy. Follow it at Good Comedy Show. But thank y'all so much for tuning in for another episode of Down Bad. Till next time, stay curious.
Stay up.